Shabbat Shalom to all of you. I'm here today standing in the room where we have the Stein family mikveh. For those of you who haven't experienced a mikveh before, what we have behind us is a pool of water. It is both regular chlorinated water like you'd find in your backyard pool perhaps, and also a source of natural water. And the mikveh is an ancient Jewish ritual where during periods of transition, times of change, we have the tradition of immersing in this sacred pool of water and then coming out anew. And as I stand here in this mikveh, in this space today, I'm thinking about the transition we are all going to be going through, hopefully in just a few short weeks as we begin to tentatively re-immerse ourselves in life that resembles the regular lives that we lived before this period of quarantine. And in thinking about how we re-enter our lives in a way that acknowledges the difficulty of the time that we've just all experienced, both alone and together, and a time that also recognizes what will be new when we finally have the chance to come together again. And what ways are we going to acknowledge the gravitas and the importance of this transition, and both the blessings that we've experienced and the challenges that both lie ahead and behind us. I know that one of the most difficult things about this period of quarantine has been not having the regular rituals that we're used to, like coming to synagogue and standing together and holding that prayer book in our hands while we feel our community in front of and behind and next to us. I know regular rituals like just going to work in the morning, or sending our kids off to school, or playing Maj with our friends. All of these regular rituals that have felt so mundane once again will feel special and sacred when we have the chance to experience them. What I would like to do is to think together as a community about how we are going to mark the transition from quarantine back to a re-immersion in life. And I'd like to think about what rituals we might use to mark this moment. Perhaps immersion in the mikveh is something that might be meaningful to you. Once the mikveh reopens and we have the chance to emerge once again, perhaps this is something that might be meaningful to you. If you'd like to talk about mikveh, or perhaps creating any other kind of ritual for re-immersion in daily life, I'd encourage us to think together about that and what that might be. So feel free to reach out to me or one of the other clergy if you're interested in finding a way to mark that moment once we finally have the joy of being able to come together, even if it feels a little bit different than it used to. But the joy of coming together once again. I know that I, for one, cannot wait to be in a space and be able to see your faces. And I hope that day comes soon but safely. And when that day comes, let's mark that moment. Let's lift it up in joy and celebration, and yes, sanctity too. Perhaps here in the mikveh, or perhaps elsewhere in your lives. And I look forward to thinking through how we'll do that together. Shabbat Shalom.